Hello. Checking the sound first. And the heat is in our idle animation. Alright, cool. I think it's working. Alright, let's just get into it then, shall we? Okay, so we just got the Genshin 3.3 update. Pretty much last night, but you know, too late for me. So we got a new 5-star banner. We got a new 4-star character on that banner as well. We've got a new Archon Quest. Oh yeah, as you can see, the Wanderer. And Faruzan. We got some test trials. Wait. That's kind of weird. They take different materials. I don't know. Anyway. We're gonna do that, and then we also have the card game, but I'm probably not gonna start that yet. We have the new card game, Genius Invocation TCG. Gonna be great. Gonna be interesting. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into wishing first. Where should we wish? I have an idea. We're not gonna actually take this on yet. But I'm gonna go wish in the domain. I think I could wish in the domain. Can we wish in the domain? Let's find out. We can wish in the domain. So here, we'll do it right here. We'll wish right here in front of pretty much God's Scaramouche. Alright. Sorry about that. Apparently OBS crashed for some reason. Let me check. Make sure we're still good. That's annoying. Test. Making sure. Still good. Okay, cool. Alright. That was weird. OBS has crashed. Apparently I already got a 5-star already. So let's see if we're lucky. We're not lucky. We got a Chi-Chi. This domain's cursed. Well. Hey, you could have at least give me a Diluc or something. I still don't have a Diluc. Well, we lost a 50-50 there. We got a Faruzan though. Got the Faruzan. We got a Goro. I want more Faruzans though. Faruzan, please. Another Faruzan. Alright, alright. I think 3 more copies would be an okay start, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Okay, okay. I mean, that's not a Faruzan, that's a Favonius bow, but... I think we got him. We got the Wanderer! There he is. And decently fast, actually. Another Faruzan, yes! I got lucky with all the Faruzans. I think at like 4 will solve a lot of the energy issues that I've been hearing about. Here he is! Garamouche, aka the Wanderer. And then of course Faruzan. A researcher from 100 years ago, she enjoys self-identifying as everyone's senior, and has significant knowledge of ancient scripts. What does it say? A way-wearing figure whose identity is a mystery. Yeah, right. Well, we got 19 wishes left. How many constellations is that on Faruzan? Let me just double check first. Ah, man, 1 away from the energy. 1 away. I'm tempted to try to get 1 more copy. Either that or we throw into the bell. I mean, I'll probably have to get the bell at a later time. Let's go for it. Actually, here, let me get 1 more wish.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
I can't access the shop in here. Why? Let's just go for it. Boom. Back sword. We'll leave the domain. I'd rather do a 10 pull. A razor? Yeah, let's get 1 more 10 pull, I think. let's go here. Let's go 20. Let's go 20 at least. If I don't get, I get it later. I'm probably just gonna use Hazo's stuff over for the moment until I get some, because I especially have to farm the artifacts anyway, and that's always a toss up. Oh, nice. So I'll probably give him Hazo's for the moment until I get a good set for him. Ah, yes, we're back to the 39-day schedule now instead of the 6 weeks. Alright, we got both of them now. They're right at the end. I did do some pre-farming, so I don't think I had any. I think I got full constellations than everybody else. I'm glad I got so many Faruzans, though. I just probably need like one more copy to be like super good. Because of, yeah, the restoring 2 energy for every opponent hit. Let me get more. I know it's only 4 energy, but... Oh, yeah. That's a good consolation. That's also a good consolation. I'm not sure what to give her yet. I think maybe energy recharge set for now, and then I can kind of figure it out later. Probably just a focus on energy recharge and attack. I think because she's a focus on scales off attack, right? That wouldn't tell me anything. I don't know why I'm doing that. Deals AoE. Fully charged. Deals ammo damage based on the damage of a fully charged aim shot from a normal attack Parthian shot. Okay, I see that scale off attack then, because this does based on this. So you want to put a bunch of attack. This is all based on normal attack. And that's elemental skill damage. So you want to definitely level all of these. Because if it's elemental skill damage... Well, I mean, we'd want to just an Animo Goblet then for the skill damage. Animo resistance and Animo damage. Yes. And then we gotta unlock some of these. Charge shot is decreased by 60%. And with Constellation 1, you get 2 shots in. So that will be helpful for some particles. So I think C1 will be good for that. I know C6 is the ultimatum pretty much because you get increased crit damage when they deal Animo damage. And then this one obviously gets some energy back. Vortex created by pressurized collapses will restore energy based on the number of opponents hit. If it hits 1 opponent, it will restore 2 energy. Each additional opponent hit will restore 0.5 more energy for Faruzan. Maximum of 4 energy. I think at least these things will also help with energy. For sure. If we have to use triple Animo for now, it's fine. But let's go ahead and check out the trial run. Oh, you really want to play, don't you?
Allow me.
Okay, let's go back to the land area. Oh, actually, let me deal with this too. I just want to make sure my resin isn't capped. I just realized it's capped.
Add Astra.
Let me do this too, and then we'll go ahead and check out the trial run. I will build them up a bit. Like I said, we're probably just gonna use Faruzan, not Faruzan, Hazo's set because it's kind of similar right now. The heck? Hello? Good OBS? Alright, cool. Thank you. It looks like there's some OBS troubles afoot. Oh, Faruzan can go in here now too. We got a double Sumer expedition now. Nice. Only one. There we go.
Let's move out.
Okay. Now we can check out the trial run. Let's do Faruzan first and then the Wanderer. He actually takes scarabs. I didn't actually look. That means if that's the case, man, I don't even think I can level her right now. Oh wait, why did she get scarabs then? They put scarabs instead of henna berries. That's weird. That is weird. Wonder if that was a mistake. Because they gave everybody else their right one. Oh well. Alright, let's see how she goes. Actually, I'm curious what set they give her. Usually it's whatever, you know. Faruzan wants to the manifest that after unleashing her E skill. In the state, her next fully charged charge attack will become a hurricane arrow, which creates a pressurized collapse effect to the target hit. Effect will burst and pull in, okay? And her E burst does a dazzling polyhedron that deals animo. Poly will continue to move along the triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of the triangular path, it will unleash a whirlwind pulse that increases opponents' animo resistance. Oh, they put Hazel here. Okay, that's cool. So let's see. They give you a Favonius Warbow and a Gladiator Viridescent set. I can actually see that. And honestly, maybe that's the way to go. What's your energy recharge like? 219? 64% crit rate. Dude, that's hard to achieve stats right there. With bad sub rolls. Oh, another damage increase based on 32% of Faruzan's base attack. The Hurricane Guard. You can apply the wind's secret ways. When Faruzan is in manifest gale state, the amount of time, and she can apply the wind's secret ways per if this wind bails opponent to her hit by the. Okay. You mean like Whirlwind Pulse? Perfidious Winds Bale. I mean, it doesn't say that here. This is Whirlwind Pulse, right? Oh, right here. Decreasing their animal resistance. Alright, so her E can do that. Alright, cool.
I must leave no stone. Nice and spicy.
Alright.
Too late for regrets. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Alright, let's see here.
Dare to mess with me? Right. Have fun with this gift.
Confess!
I know that was counterproductive against the Pyro Slime.
Can't fool me!
Gears of the storm. Eat this.
Cyclone!
I mean, it seems pretty good together. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I like Hazo, so I just have to get used to the rotation of Faruzan though. But other than that, I think it's gonna be kind of fun. Animo team, ahoy! All right, now we can try out the Wanderer. All right, the Wanderer, Eon's Drift. Eon's Adrift. Unleashing the E skill, you can enter a win favorite state, unlocking the talent Jade Claim Win, comes in contact, and we know you're gonna have that set. You're gonna have your weapon, which I gotta get, because this is literally tailored for you. And you're gonna have the Desert Pavilion Chronicle, which I'm gonna have to farm. And what kind of stats you have? 71, 132. Nice. That'll be the goal then. It goes up to 40% crit damage at 80. That means it might go up to maybe 60 something crit damage at 90. I'm not entirely sure of the scaling. When charge attacks at opponent, equipping character's normal attack speed will be increased, while normal charge and plunging attack increased by 40%. Nice. No, actually, why don't I just move this over here? That would work. Okay. Okay. Level 8 talents, obviously. I forgot what these were. Oh yeah. That's the, that. That's why they put water in here. Attack for, if I, the increase for attack. Water for increase in, essentially its own stamina bar. When the Wanderer hits opponents with Kugo Fushoden or Kugo Tofuku in win favored state, which is this state. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's the normal and charge attacks. Alright, cool. He has a 16% chance to obtain Descent effect. I wonder what that looks like. Next time the Wanderer accelerates in mid-air, the effect will be removed. The acceleration will not consume points. And it'll fire off 4 wind arrows. For each that does not produce, the next attack of these types will have a 20% increased chance of getting it. Okay, so if you don't get into 16%, then it will go up to 28%. If you don't get it in the 28%, it'll go up to 40%. If you don't get it in the 40%, and it'll just keep going until you get it. So he's essentially has a gotcha system on him. Alright, cool.
Get them! Go, Barbara, go!
Swan Fury.
Oh my god.
Know your place.
Know your place.
Behold.
Oh, nice. So the idea is you probably want to use your burst right at the end of the stamina. Yeah, let's try it again. Now that we got full energy here. Oh, those charge attacks. Ooh.
Bow your head.
Nice and spicy. Right.
Swan Fury. Search forth.
Oh, you can keep going higher too. That's crazy. I like it. It's great.
The wind rises.
Oh, how high can you actually go? About 3 up. Exploration character, go! Okay. It'll be an interesting time. Alright, let's go ahead and start building ours up real quick, and then we can get started on the Archon Quest even. Okay. I might build Faruzan a little bit too. So let's start with you. For now, I'm just gonna borrow all of Hazo's stuff. You're just gonna have Hazo set right now. For now. It's already 90 and everything, so we'll eventually get you your stuff. I'll just take all of Hazo's pieces. Because that's the animo damage and up. Where is it? Where is Hazo's pieces? There you are. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay, cool. So 66, 169 with 118% energy recharge. That's pretty much where we're at right now. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and level.
Relax.
I was not expecting that. Here, let's use some of these. He has some very fun idle animations.
I can see the great deal of effort you put forth.
Oh, he has a crit rate passive. Not passive, ascension.
Relax.
Very childlike. I think I have enough to get him up to at least 80 for now. Why does it feel like Scara ASMR right now? Oh, I need to get more turquoise chunks. 1 minute. I forgot about the chunks.
Let's move out.
Do a crafting table. Turquoise chunks. There you are. Let's get like 4.
You aren't worried about making me...
About making you what? Making me stronger? Oh, no. That's probably what it was. Why would I be worried about making you stronger? We'll kick your butt again if we have to. At 69. Hey, we got some standard banner wishes. Okay, we need 3 more chunks though. We got him to 80. Relax. This guy. Yeah, now we just need more of these, but we get that later. What's your stats looking like? 1710 with 80, 169? That's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, now let's go ahead and we'll give you like a sacrificial bow. Just to solve your energy problem for now. Assuming we need it. Okay. Well, we need attack-based artifacts and stuff of that nature. I mean, that bow might work. Then we can use it, like, you know. We got the consolation to do twice, right? But for now, we'll do that. If we don't need the extra energy recharge, though, we can... Yeah. Okay, so we'll just borrow your sacrificial bow. And we'll give you maybe a 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece iridescent. See. I didn't actually like prepare for you. No damage goblet. This one looks pretty good. We have any more viridescent pieces that are okay? Elemental Mastery, Energy Recharge, that's pretty nice. That's a defense, though. Oh, actually, 1 Energy Recharge stance, that's right. This would probably work then. For now. One has crit damage. And that one has attack flat. Go for this one for now. Unless I have a better gladiator piece. Actually, let me check. That one's already filled in with 4. That's an attack percent. An EM. We also have energy recharge one. A funnel for all the energy recharge pieces real quick. That's pretty good. Actually, I think I'm gonna swap to that. We'll use that as our goblet for energy recharge. Let's see, is there any good... Let me set the filter here. This is a crit rate one. Energy recharge, elemental mastery. That's probably okay. Unless Viridescent's a bit better. I don't have any good... Well, this would works. All into mastery energy recharge? I mean... That one's good. Alright, cool. I think that's a... So we had a 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Gladiator. This will be good temporarily. And we'll level these up somewhat. At least like +4, we'll just go from there. I don't think I have enough like artifact material right now. So she won't be at a high capacity right now. I'll have to go through overtime and... This is gonna be a mix. That one got out to +8. That hit energy recharge and crit damage. That's not bad, that's not bad. That one got more energy recharge. Okay, so maybe this set will be good. Got some pretty good pieces here. Let's go ahead and level up the animal goblet as much as we can now. Oh, that hit defense percent. I spoke too soon. I'll have to go through later on. Alright, let's just level her instead. We got the weapon at 80. What's our energy recharge looking like already? 181? I don't remember how far I can get her to. 70 maybe? Yeah, she's not gonna have really high scaling right now. At least not for the moment.
Oh.
Oh, she does have attack percent scaling. That's not... I mean, it'll still be, like, pretty decent. I forgot about that. I forgot that she does have scaling. Got some, standard banner wishes. I'll make sure to hit those up, too. And she's adorable. I need to get more turquoise chunks. It's always the turquoise chunks.
Huh. You're really putting a lot into this.
Oh yeah, I am.
Don't worry.
Don't worry? Okay. I'll probably have to go through the lines real quick and see what those were, because I'm skipping them. I think they're in the voice line section, though. Ah, cool. I have enough to get to 80. At least 80. Same thing, then. Okay, I need 3 more chunks. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, what do we have a lot of? Geo? I don't think I'm gonna do anything with Geo for a little while.
Huh?
Alright, let's see here. Voiceover. Let's see what those lines were.
Aren't you an energetic youngster? So enthusiastic, even about collecting materials. Oh, have You unlock some... Huh. You're really putting a lot into this. Don't worry. It's my responsibility as your senior to guide and protect you. I won't let you go astray.
And the Wanderer, where's the Wanderer? Oh, right up here. Right above Jean. Let's see what his said, I forgot.
You aren't worried about making me more powerful? All right.
Yep, we're not worried. Ow. Alright, so we got that, and we got Faruzan. You're at 80% crit rate right now, too. It'll eventually turn into crit damage, though, because I'm probably going to get his weapon, but... Yeah, let's go do some standard banner wishes, because we have them. We have 6. Nope. Nope. A 4-star. Oh boy, the bell. Oh boy. My favorite weapon in the entire game. I'm bound to hit a 5-star eventually. No, I guess not yet. Not in those standard ones. Alright, let's see if we can form up a team. I'm not sure what kind of team I want. I'm gonna keep the Nilo team there. We'll dismantle this for now. Okay, we're gonna go Wanderer.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are you sure it has to be me? Yes. Yes, it has to be you. Okay,
Need the
Faruzan.
help of an elder, huh?
Yes. We have Zhongli, or should we have somebody else? I think Xingqiu would be nice. I'll just take the weapon back off the Traveler because I put it on the Traveler for now. I'm moving the weapons around for now because I haven't leveled a bunch of weapons.
May knowledge guide you.
Do we want to go like Bennett? I haven't used Bennett in a while. I mean, what other options are there? Probably that or Toma. We could go... This would give us the attack boost too. Yeah, let's try it. Where is my Bennett? It's been so long. I've been using a Nilo team, like, for so long now. I'm crazy. There you are.
Gonna be epic.
You know, why have I never leveled you to 90 yet? Alright, I didn't want to go back to the...
Where did that come from?
You know, I should really get you to 90. I'll do that at some point. There's a lot I need to do. Let me make sure that this is the team deployed. And like I said, let me change your weapon. Oh, I gave it back to him already. What does she have? Does the Traveler just have Favonius for now? Oh, she did have the Favonius. Oh. Never mind, we're good. He also needs to eventually transfer to energy recharge set. I have a lot of artifacts to farm for. Alright, this should be fun. Yeah, let's test it out on something. How about on the commissions? We'll run through the commissions and then we'll go ahead and get started on the Archon Quest. This is a jumping challenge. Alright, we'll just run through these real quick. Oh, I chose the wrong teleport point. Needed to choose this port. Now we can jokingly say instead of wouldn't gliding be faster, wouldn't flying be faster? Only he could use his E mid-air though. Speaking of that, I need to find... because this brown does not work. Let me look real quick to see what color would match his outfit more. Using matching wings. Okay, let's see. Wing glider. Not that one. That one, yeah, I think that one works pretty well. Yeah, that matches. That kind of matches. The starry blue one works pretty well though. Yeah. We'll go with that for you. And for you, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the snow wings. That also works. I think the snow wings works the best for you. Yeah, okay, cool. Evil bears its fangs. Where? Oh. Some alligators. Here, let's beat up some alligators.
We'll see about that.
Squall and Fury.
That is cool. That was just with them two alone too. That's great. Okay. I'm happy. I think these are going to be fun to play with for a while. Okay, let's do this for fun.
Dare to mess with me?
Behold!
Oh my
Far
god.
enough.
Oh wow. That's interesting how that works. Oh my god. That's gonna be so fun to do. Oh man. Wearing lights and we get that one every day. Every day. Every day. There it is. At least I know how to get this one on the second go. Going through here. Boom, 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 boom. And like there. Got ya. And then we go here. You can just jump here, jump down there, go across and get to the other one. That'll be all four done. I mean, odds are we won't be able to finish the Archon Quest today, but we can at least start. Hey, I wanted to check something. I was right to assume... That's her cue. Oh, I forgot about talents. The funny thing is they're still doing damage. And I didn't even increase the talents. Oh my god. I actually completely, like, botched that. Here, 1 second. We'll do this while I'm mid-air. Normal attack. I think we... Yeah, I mean, we'll eventually do all of them, but... Now let's just do them all. Pretty sure I have enough to get him to at least 6. I've luckily collected enough handguards at this point. Thank God he uses handguards. And not the thing that everybody's been freaking using, those spores. There we go. And +6. Nice. That might be a little bit more accurate now. More accurate on damage. So I'm surprised it's still able to do it. This is considered a normal attack Parthian shot, huh? So we're gonna have to level all of these. That's already a +4 technically. So I'll just get these to +4 for now. Oh, I have plenty. I have plenty. I can definitely get it up to +6 on all her stats. I keep saying stats. And I keep saying +6. I've been playing too much Pokemon. Alright, cool. Now we're at 6. I think that's going to be a little bit more accurate judging. Alright, defeat the Eremites. Let's do this.
Time to act. Grain cutter. No, my sword. Huh? Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork. Too late for regrets. Adventure time. Have fun with this gift.
Squall and Fury. Know your place.
Okay, yeah, I can see about the interruption stuff now.
Wind rises.
Rain outlines your face. Let me read you a verse.
I can see the interruption stuff now.
Trust about that.
I can see about the interruptions of now.
Too slow.
I think Xingqiu gives the resistance to interruption. We'll see how that goes with him. Right? Xingqiu's E gives you resistance to interruption, right? I'm not crazy, right? It's been a bit. Yes. It does give increased resistance to interruption. So I think we need to use Xingqiu's E a bit more. Make sure that we get that. Oh. Apparently I forgot about you.
Too late for regrets. No sense of respect. I'm going in.
Nice. Why is this chest still locked? Oh. It's locked behind the boulders. I don't have a danger out right now. I'm just gonna mark it on the map. Okay, we got impregnable defense. This should be fun. Did I miss the Wither Zone too? How did I miss all of this? Have I just seriously never been to this area? There's no way. I mean, there's also a freaking Sealy spot too. And that's crazy. I'm just gonna make a double mark. That's crazy that I haven't actually really explored around here. Apparently I need to take more time for exploration. Now why am I doing this? I could have probably flew.
Swan Fury.
Gliding is still faster though. I know I could have teleported to the waypoint.
Quit following me.
Oh, hi.
Dare to mess with me?
Come on.
Too late for regrets.
Law of the jungle.
No, my sword. Truth repeats its course.
The wind rises. Cry loud.
Rain cutter. Everybody stand back. We'll see about that.
Law of the jungle.
Dare to mess with me?
Swan Fury.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's not like super easy with our energy recharge to get that queue up, but decent. I mean, I think as long if I can get my energy recharge artifact leveled up quite a bit, I think it will be a bit better. At 181 right now. I think the sacrificial bow is pretty good in that case then. So that's a lot of energy recharge needed then. Because I have an energy recharge stance, and then I have the energy recharge weapon. It's not a bad crit rate, crit damage ratio. It's better than I thought it was. Does that mean I got crit rate on something? Oh. Oh, is it the... Wait, do I have a crit hat? Yeah, I have a crit hat. Okay. I mean, that's better than nothing. So it'll definitely improve. It definitely is right to assume, though, that you need at least some more constellations on far as being able to use the double hurricane shot gets that energy back a little better for sure. And with the sacrificial bow, that's like, you know, 80% chance that you can just use it again afterwards. Yeah, 80% chance. All about that energy. Okay, let me get my commissions, and then let's start the Archon Quest.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Ad Astra Abyssosk. I'm just gonna put this in real quick. What do you need? I need you to put some weapon material in. Okay, so Archon Quest. I'm not doing this yet. Archon Quest. Sanctuary of Suristan.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
We don't have facts and logic here.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
you will
came
not
to
get to the
me,
bottom of
so
it.
all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna?
Yep.
That's all the way in Inazuma! Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Yeah, I mean, anything's up for researching, right? Still, let's go listen in.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Inversion of Genesis. Alright, talk to the scholars. Hey, I could tell you about the Tatsurasuna stuff.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Yeah, I wonder where the traveler is. Looking for me?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
Yeah, we're not the traveler, obviously. If you don't believe me, I'll go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
So what, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking.
Understandable.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a
Same.
great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see.
Alright, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Mikoshi
But in the end,
Nagamasa.
he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the
Didn't we
sword
deal with a
maker,
guy
his
like that
servant,
before?
and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time
Kabuki
researching these events
Mono.
on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
What do you get lucky for?
Shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be?
Wait, so there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths?
You mean like the Kaidaharas?
Like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin
Oh,
art.
okay.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but
We
taking
do.
in light of everything else going on around that time, It makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada.
We went through that
left out
entire
the biggest
storyline.
detail of all.
There's more.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Yeah. The Magu Kenki.
A puppet?
Magu Kenki. The Shogun puppet the Electro Archon made. Oh wait, no, that's not the Magu Kenki. Kabuki Mono. Oh yeah, that's the name. Okay.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Yeah, we do. Glare at Paimon and hope she keeps her mouth shut.
No!
Paimon, keep your mouth shut.
How creepy! The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Oh God. That's a lot. Let's quickly go through. A man arrived in Terrasuna about 3 in the afternoon. He spied Laras walking around the mountain. Convinced that Sila reached the fire raging in the mountain. The mood that Sila inspired was ineffable. Beyond more in a description. Right to the join. And do my eyes deceive me, sir? Miyazaki. Young man dressed in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf. And the flames are forged. The watcher was Niwa, armory officer. Third is one of the 3 pillars of Ishin art. Never argued. Knowledge of the clan. Why we should try some of these new forging techniques, whether Kaidahara says yeah or nay. Brown said forging is a precise and difficult undertaking. You know this better than most, sirs. My lord Nagamasa hear this. The sourness in his face shall be heard amiss. I see your ears are as keen as your hands. Kabuki Mono was by the coast. Is there anyone that can deliver my boat upon safe tides? Stared at him blankly. Yeah, he did not. Stared when he returned to himself, the clouds scattered. The very rush to the door. My lord, things have gone ill at the furnace. I have searched for Sir Niwa. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh no. Why you guys like this? Making us read large amounts of text. Can you just shorten this? Where's the cliff notes? Next belongs to a series of works. Tatsurasuna area has always been a major pillar of Inazuma's smithing industry. 2 incidents have occurred here. At least this one's a little smaller. Raiden Gokuden, Mikoshi Nagamasa, Kabukunomono. Continues and expands the work of the mentor. Handed down from the Electro Archon, also known as the Red Shogun. With the metalwork of Tatsurasuna. Perhaps I overstep, but I think the Tsuruga's mood grows. Obsession is Steen. Name Mikoshi. We call it Dictator Nagamasa. Knows we died. Okay. Great many rumors revolved around yokai, who's so very characteristic. A puppet did once appear in Tazura Tsuna's visage. Was elegant, its apparel impeccable, and the way it dressed hid all the joint lines on its body. If no one were to mention that it was indeed a puppet, it would be hard to tell. Additionally, this puppet seemed to possess special joint lines that would fade with time. Perhaps eventually make the puppet seem entirely human. The name of the puppet was almost none. Some folk claimed to have spotted it around Tazura Tsuna. Okay. Kabuki-mono is usually used as in to refer to a figure who dresses or behaves in a peculiar manner. Full name, background unknown. From many sources I've compiled, combined with Rumi's personalization, this character might have been the puppet mentioned in the rumors. Figure of fashionable grace and gentleness. Right back there, okay. A lot of reading.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Well, we did have rival factions later, between with Tatsumi and, you know, the Raiden Shogun. Yeah, this sounds more like a novel.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides,
I
if
wouldn't
there
say
really
that
was a
either.
political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
I'll leave you to it.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Sure. At a nice large fee. Gonna give it to us?
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
Nope, that's
After all,
classified.
we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
And point in what? Oh. What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
A balladeer?
the balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Well, Nahida probably let him out. I mean, it looks like they're going up to Tatsura, the Sanctuary of Tatsura so... Wait, why did I say Surastana? God dang it, they kept saying Tatsura, so I've got Tatsura in my brain now. Not Surastana. I'm gonna lose my brain cells just remembering all these names. Okay, talk to Nahida. Okay. It's been a bit, Nahida. Hey.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Hi, Nahida. How you
Nahida,
doing?
bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public.
Yeah, I know. He's right off to the
Did he
left.
escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up?
I don't know why you're
I
concerned
know
if
you must
Nahida's
have a
not
lot of
concerned.
questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
A deal?
In Irminsul?
You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet. ...
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
You know, I mean, Paimon was the one getting, like,
About you, Nahida? Don't let
crazy about it.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us!
As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
I mean, John
Well,
Lee made a deal with
I, for
Signora.
one, have no reason to doubt you, considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
True.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
That means we're not gonna learn about that in a
Balladeer's
long
power was
time.
all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore?
Yeah, he's not?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Ah, so he tossed you out like trash.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Really? What a crying shame.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
No, not necessarily.
Obviously! Nahida, don't
Paimon,
listen to him!
shut up for a moment.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point.
Okay.
It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Okay,
He was granted
go
the
on.
power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
Huh.
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies to you?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the
God
dark,
damn it.
searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend,
Can't get
I
rid of
want
it.
to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
One sec. Click something. Stupid bots. Okay. More second here. There we go. Ah. I hate bots. Oh well. Second here. That'll work. It's fixing something. There we go. Okay, I think we're good now. I had to fix some stuff. Okay. Back to it. Thank you, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was gonna contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Into Irminsul.
Into Irminsul. Move that here. Okay. Going into Irminsul again?
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last
Oh, that was quick
time.
this time.
The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
That is true. That and there's lack of corruption. From the forbidden
Look at
knowledge.
that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Nahida sent me to babysit you. I mean, that's not exactly what.
I'm on temporary release, so maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine, let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
Alright, let's head
Or
in.
did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
No, I'm good.
Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
There's no need for all the biting sarcasm. Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Alright, let's go.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Different than what I imagined.
Ooh. Paimon's
Looks really
never
cool.
seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
You want to put your jaw on the floor?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so, say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
That is a good
What are you
question, though.
smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Okay.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Touch.
It looks the same in every direction.
This is indeed unusual, but it seems the Balladeer has everything in line, yeah.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again?
Eh.
What is it this time?
You know, honestly, I would mock you too,
There's a time and a
Paimon.
place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Probably. He hasn't put any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fatui. First Aquaba and Sawada stories, now this? What a strange
The rest
individual.
is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
About what? Nahida, is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. also invited Paimon to join.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the balladeer.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yeah, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hypatia at Partis DI.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the balladeer into the person he is today.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
Nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has
Well, I
a
mean,
history
yeah,
of
everybody
illness,
has that feeling.
even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into 2 people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Huh.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
There's the
Must be a
line.
riveting conversation you 3 are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Oh, he knew.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
You have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
No, the Fatui
It's
know
not
it.
like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
What? Oh.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk?
Oh.
We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
That name. Niwa was the man in charge of Tatarasuna, plus he belongs to the lineage of Ishin art. Oh?
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainfully employed, their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces.
Definitely looks like a
He
Kaidahara
would
right
be
there.
the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
Oh?
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Oh, ho, ho.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Wow.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I
There's a
find
lot
a
going
job as a
on here.
diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
And he's
Honestly,
about to
I'm just
kill
waiting
him.
for the right moment.
Yep, there it is.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Uh-huh.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
Oh.
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize
You're part of the
my
Fatui,
true
obviously.
identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the
That was the
furnace.
doctor the entire time?
So you're really going to destroy this
I thought it was
place?
just gonna be a random Fatui.
Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out.
Man, I'm surprised that was the doctor that did that.
This makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology?
1 second.
Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Back over there. Get back over there. Back in today. That can go down. Okay.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind.
Oh.
It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Wait, are you gonna take his heart and put it into the Balladeer?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What
Wow.
a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your
That's
death is not a
crazy.
consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy
So Dottore was
target.
behind the
You
Tatarasuna
simply
incident.
lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa, already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it
Oh, the
was.
gesture made him do that.
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Oh, that's how it started. Oh, now he's pissed.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore? Dottore!
Oh. He's spazzing out now. I wonder if that's just like his mentality, just like spazzing out because
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I'm afraid so. He was the one behind the Datarasuna incident.
But why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
But this betrayal is a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the doctor's experiment? If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. Where does this leave him?
Give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions. Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Oh.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants.
Oh, that's what he
The
thought.
mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Yeah. Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind the decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden 100 years ago. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Wait for a
You
while.
brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
A while later.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Just want to make sure this doesn't affect the plan.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat.
Okay.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not unexpected, but still. Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Yeah.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
Yeah, what does that mean?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time.
The gesture. Another Fatui Harbinger. Why?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Here we go again. Wait, why would you ask that?
done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for
Just from our expression, he knew.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
He knows now. Wait, that look. Did you see me hesitate? That was because I know about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Uh-oh.
So long.
I think by not denying,
I suggest you
he
get
knows,
yourselves out
yeah.
of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Belladere, stop! Paimon, we have to stop him.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Okay.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Nahida, what should we do?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
The Balladeer cut you off.
Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
You tell Nahida everything that happened.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had? Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida. Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible. We're out! And we're at,
An inn or
inn
something.
or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
No, I want to help you. Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for now and focus on the Balladeer. You tell Paimon what the Balladeer asked you and what he might have been planning.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
Not easy, that's for sure.
Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history. Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry, Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladier's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessarily, but maybe? I'm just guessing here.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Indeed, if the Balladeer does erase himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden Gokuden. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. Will this mean that they'll disappear?
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? ... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake. And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls. Triple layered consomme. Lotus seed and bird egg soup. And...
Okay. Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
You're getting so worried about the situation with the Balladeer that you started listing foods.
The Balladeer?
Oh.
Is that a food too?
Oh.
Huh. Weird name though.
It's already happened. Paimon doesn't remember the Balladeer. That must mean he actually pulled it off. But how did he have that ability? It doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
Oh boy. If this is really happening, I need to know what else has changed. Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Now is not the time to explain. Let's get over there first. Well, fascinating. But I might have to just wrap it up here for this one, because like I couldn't do like a super long one, unfortunately. We'll probably wrap it up here and continue this on the next one. Looks like we're going back to Inazuma City. So that'll be fascinating. It looks like the Belladier's already been forgotten. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up on this one, and we'll continue it off. Maybe finish it on the next stream, which maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. So until next time, bye bye.